What a day it's been, folks. Like, what a week. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Wall Street is getting its butt handed to him. There's literally fire. It's literally burning down right now. You have Wall Street that has gotten away with murder over the past friggin' however long, longer than I've been alive. So Wall Street can essentially manipulate the price wherever they want to go. Usually, I mean, the most money that they usually make is by short selling. So betting that the stock of the price of the stock is going to go down. So Wall Street has pretty much a monopoly on stocks. They have a monopoly not just on stocks, but they also have the regulators and government in their pocket. That's who runs the show in the US. If you haven't realized that already, you're voting for a puppet. That's why we call them puppets, because it's actually Wall Street that runs the show. So with that said, they picked on the wrong place. They picked on this company called GameStop. And if you don't know what GameStop is, it pretty much sells computer or video games and their consoles and stuff like PlayStation, Nintendo, and whatever. It's been around for a long time, but over the past 4 years, it's definitely been taking a hit because it's brick and mortar. They're really struggling out there, and so Wall Street has decided over the past few months to really short the crap out of it. So that means they're putting a lot of short positions out there, which is creating the price of the stock to go down. And they're making a killing off it. And not only is Wall Street making a killing off it, but they're also leveraging their positions, and to where they're making crazy amounts. So for instance, for every $10 they put in or whatever, there's $1,000 being leveraged. So they don't want the price to go up, right? So Wall Street Bets, what they did was they have a Discord, and and the Reddit community has a lot of people involved with it. Actually, I think it's around 800,000 now. And so they've had their community of gamers and coders and Bitcoiners. They all got together and were like, hey, why don't we take on Wall Street? Let's do this. So they did. They ended up buying GameStop. I think they started buying like around $19, right? I know that within like a half a week, this stock GameStop went from $19 to like $370 or something like that. It actually, like pre-market today, when it was trading, around like $450. So that's like well over 1,000% gains for games for these people that run Wall Street Bets and their community. And the reason why it jumps so high in price is because Wall Street needs to buy back those shares. They have to buy back those shares to cover their losses, and they're buying back their shares around $300 to $400. Like, they're losing so much money. I think a report from Paul Joseph Watson said there was $26.8 billion lost from Wall Street. That changed hands from, usually it's the average Joe that, loses his money and it goes to Wall Street. This time, however, this is going straight from Wall Street into the hands of teenagers, 20-year-olds, that first of all, they don't trust government, they don't trust the media, and they don't trust Wall Street. I mean, just look at some of the people that are talking about Wall Street. They're like, F Wall Street, we hate these guys, let's take them down. Wow, there's a lot of people that are pissed off, and I don't blame them because, they're the 99%. So this is great, all right? Not only is it giving, people that are part of this community the ability to take down Wall Street, but it's also like inspiring people like, hey, we never thought we had a voice. Now we do. And oh man, that's creating so much fire under their butts to go ahead and do this. Not only that, but Wall Street fired back with regulators and they pretty much sent their little henchmen over to Robinhood. Or sorry, let me start with this. They sent their henchmen over to Discord, closed the Wall Street Bets Discord because, they're competing against Wall Street and they're winning. So we can't have that. And so now they got back onto Discord because they realized, well, they didn't do anything illegal. They're just playing the game a little smarter than Wall Street. So today, Robinhood, here's it. This is Robinhood no longer allows users to buy GameStop, AMC, which is another one that they just started to buy to kill Wall Street because they were shorting the crap out of it, and BlackBerry shares. So they're stopping an entire generation of people from buying these shares of stock. Do you know what is going to happen now? Like you have people from all around the world that realize this now. Wall Street has shown their cards. Governments have shown their cards. Like Heidi and I have been saying all along, like the SEC, anyone that works for government works for Wall Street. And they've all shown their cards. Nobody's going to trust them anymore. They've literally destroyed themselves. There is so much fire burning in Wall Street right now. I can't imagine there be anything left after this. So now you have the whole world essentially seeing what's happening. I mean, it's on Fox News. Like I forgot who was talking about it, going, yeah, these Wall Street criminals, they have CNBC as, they're part of them, like helping them, show their agenda. And so, CNBC's finished. They're done. Like nobody's going to listen to them anymore. Wall Street is finished. Essentially, this is their checkmate. This is a checkmate completely. And now, guess what's going to happen to crypto because of this? Crypto is going to skyrocket because all of these guys are for the free market. Most of these guys are for the free market. They're coders, they're gamers. They want to do stuff that isn't bound by regulations. They're sick of this crap. They're so sick of it. They're sick of government. They're sick of the SEC. They're sick of all these punks that are trying to regulate markets just for Wall Street. And you know what? There's going to be a lot of people hurting and probably going to have to sell their homes in the Hamptons because they're not going to be able to afford it anymore. And oh boy, they're going to get tarred and feathered. You guarantee that. So now you're going to see crypto just blow up. I mean, it's crazy because, crypto communities like decentralized exchanges, and you have even some centralized exchanges, they would never, I couldn't see them closing their app because of the people, killing Wall Street. So you're going to see a huge influx of people. This is like, I always say I'm bullish. Heidi and I are bullish, whatever. I've never been so bullish in my life. It's kind of like, it's ramped up even higher now, my bullishness, because I don't see any end to this. Think about this. You're going to have the Federal Reserve is going to bail out these hedge funds because they own them, and that's going to produce more currency printing, right? And so these kids that are now multi-millionaires, billionaires now because of this, are going to see this and they're going to attack them every which way. So there's literally no stopping them. Yes, one thing is for sure that they can issue more stock certificates to try to try to dilute the stock certificate thing. So it makes the prices will lower, right? But oh my gosh, that is going to literally kill them even more. So people are going to rush to crypto. They're going to just embellish this. This is it. That's it, guys. All right. Buy the dip and stay disobedient. Bye.